Hey everybody, my name is Gabriel. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna be posting all year, and I'm gonna make sure that every year is about progress. I'm gonna make sure everything is informational. I love to learn from you guys, and I hope that you guys get to learn something from me as well. So the reason I'm doing this is mainly not just for myself. I'm doing this because I want to get the message of God. I want to get the message of God out there. God is real. God is powerful. God is what we need right now in today's world. Being a follower is not going to help you become better unless you're following something that is going to teach you how to be good, something that is going to teach you how to involve yourself the right way with others. And I said a strong prayer today, okay? I said a strong prayer. The prayer was basically pertaining to my lifestyle right now and like what I really want to just make better about myself. And I realized when I was saying this prayer that and we should all realize this, but I've realized that like it's not just me here. It's not just about what only makes me happy. I saw some people yesterday that were sad. They looked sad, and I realized like obviously we can't do everything all the time to help everybody, but as someone with a good heart, you wanna be able to help people. Someone with not just a good heart, but with the passion to help other people. You wanna reach farther. You wanna help other people. So my passion right now is to just help others, and don't think that you have to wait on a certain sign. If you see somebody that's struggling, go help them. Go help them, help them carry their bags in, help them get up and keep pushing. You're not gonna always have the right words in that moment, but being by someone's side is good enough. That's good enough, being by somebody's side, because we all feel lonely like in this time, and it's not just this time of history. It's mainly like we just feel lonely because we need connections. Like we need connections. We need people we can talk to. We need people we can communicate with. We need people that understand us. Every time I make a video, I realize like I'm starting to understand myself more. Even just when I talk, I understand how I feel. I understand what I want to do better as well. And that's the same thing as when I say a prayer in the morning, or when I say a prayer before I go to bed. I realize what I need to work on. I realize what I need to do better. I realize that life is just an experience. Life is a real experience. Life is an experience. We are all teachers and we are all students, okay? We were put here to teach one another. We were put here to learn from one another. If I can go on somebody's channel that I don't even know, I can click on a random person's channel and I don't even know that person, and they can almost give me a complete revelation, like in my own life. Like that helps me enough to understand that everything is connected. We are all connected. We all come from pretty much the same roots at some point in time, unless you were born in a different part of the world or something like that. We come from almost the same roots. So it's no way that you can judge somebody for being this way. There's no way you can judge somebody for liking this thing, because we all have something in common. We all have something in common, to grow up. We had to be taught to grow up. We had to grasp the basics of learning skills and everything, you know. Don't think about being accepted all the time. You're not going to be accepted all the time by everyone, and that's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you if you're not accepted all the time. It's nothing to do with you if people don't like what you do, if people don't like what you say. You don't have to be that person that's likable all the time. You don't have to be that person that is always the center of attention. You don't always have to be that person that makes people agree with you. You know, some leadership skills take not just disobedience, but some leadership skills also take you have to be the one to make the different choice. You have to be the person to make the different choice, and to make that different choice, you gotta focus on what's more important. And pretty much anytime you're walking this planet, anytime you're striding to your next step, you gotta ask yourself, what's more important? What can I learn from this? What can I gain from this experience? What is this lesson in my life right now? What is this lesson teaching me? You wanna be introspective for yourself. You wanna be introspective, and you wanna gain as much as you can while you're here. Just learn, keep learning and teaching. As long as you're learning and teaching, you're a leader. You are a leader if you're learning and teaching right now in this time, and you're a leader. And keep trying. I don't care what it comes to. I don't care what it comes to. You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying. I'm telling you, you gotta keep trying, because it's people who not just the people who are waiting for you to fail. It's people who are waiting for you to fail, and it's people who are waiting for you to mess up sometimes, because people want to use that moment that you mess up. People want to use that moment that you mess up to create a big image of your whole entire life. People want to make that image of you sometimes, but right now what I'm telling you is the best thing to do is pray. Like, pray about it. If it's a situation that is out of your control completely, it'll never be in your control unless you take action. You can take action, and make sure you don't hurt people when you take action. But when you stand up for something that is rightfully yours, you're gonna have to be the one who's like made fun of sometimes. You're gonna have to be the one who is disagreed with sometimes. It's not gonna always be that you have to fall in line or fit into that box that people create for you, because you're gonna have to stand up and be bold. I mean, God is calling on you. God is gonna call on you even more times in your life. He's gonna call on you even more times, and those times that he calls on you, the times that he does call on you, you're gonna have to be brave. You're gonna have to be brave. You're gonna have to be ready to shout. You're gonna have to be ready to move the planet. You're gonna have to be ready to shake the world, because like it's just funny how much we wait for the next person, and we wait for this person. Oh, they have to confirm, and this person has to give us some type of confirmation that is true. But we know what we feel. We know exactly the passion that resides in our human flesh. We know exactly the emotions that we carry, and we know how to breach that emotion. We know how to go beyond that feeling, and we use our words and our actions to go beyond that feeling. So don't let one single commercial, one TV show, don't let even a movie make you doubt that God, that your God, the God that you believe in, is real. You know, God is real. I want you to know that. And I had my own experience. I was saved before I was saved. And the reason I say I was saved is because I was changed. I was truly changed. I was truly changed as a person. I really got tired of being this angry person who just was mad all the time. I was mad. I was mad about a lot of things. I was mad, and I felt like And it's sad to say this, but I felt like I would hurt anybody that got in my way. I felt like I would hurt anybody that got in my way, and not just emotionally hurt people. It's just it hurts me to say this, and right now while I'm even talking, I realize there's a lot more I need to say. So I'm gonna just say it. God did help me a lot. He helped me. He helped me a lot. He gave all of us his son, Jesus. God gave us his son, Jesus. And when we call out to Jesus and we say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you just for being here. Thank you just for loving us. Thank you for bringing us back to our childlike selves. Thank you. Thank you. I cry sometimes when I pray. I cry sometimes because it's like I used to run away from my emotions all the time. I used to run away from them, and I used to be told that you're a boy, so you can't cry, or men don't cry. Like, what is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? Men don't cry. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like, I never understood that for myself. But if you need to cry, cry, because if you're holding it in, you're lying to yourself. You don't want to lie to yourself. You never want to tell yourself like that I don't deserve to feel this way, or I'm too strong to let this out. You know, that's fake. That's fake, and living a fake life that's the best way to regret your existence, is living a fake life. You do not want to regret any moment. You don't want to regret any of these moments. So even as I'm moving around this place that I know I was always meant to be, I was always meant to be here right now where I'm at, right now where you are. Where you are right now, you were meant to be there. You were meant to be there. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to accept it for what it is, but you're going to move somewhere else. You're not going to be there forever. You're going to move somewhere else, and when you move somewhere else, it's going to be about what you learned when you used to be where you are right now. It's going to be about what you learned, and how what you learned helped you become better. Because what I learned and everything, it didn't just teach me to, be a leader, but it also taught me to make my own decisions that will help me, will make my life easier. Make decisions that will make my life easier. So, I mean, sitting in front of the camera right now, expressing my thoughts is therapy. That's therapy for me. I don't need a therapist because this is already my therapy. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. And, it's okay to bounce off of ideas and use other people's ideas. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But you have your own originality. You have your own uniqueness as well. So use that unique ability that you have, that you possess, that you were born with, that natural gift that God gave you to help other people. Help other people, and don't stop soaring. Don't stop going farther. You want to go farther. You want to go farther. You want to go beyond, to infinity. To infinity and beyond. You want to go farther, and don't let nothing stop you. It's no, like, the momentum that you have right now is like, you're still here, so you're winning. You're still alive right now, so you're winning. You could have been gone a long time ago. You could have made that dumb decision to just end it a long time ago. I was in that space too. I wanted to end it. And more than once in my own life. Like, it seems like I'm all happy and everything is good, but I had my moments. I had my dark times. I had those dark moments in my life where I wanted to end it, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's not fun. Like, it's like, but I kept holding on. And God introduced himself to me. And when God introduced himself to me, I was able to know Jesus. And I'm so glad I know Jesus. Jesus is love. God is love. God is our Father. He's our teacher. He's our leader. And he'll never forget about you. No matter what, he'll never forget about you. So don't forget about him. And if you know him, I know that's the reason why you're watching this video, is because you know God. And I'm somebody that you don't even know. So I'm telling you, he's real. I'm telling you, don't doubt him. I'm telling you to hold on. I'm telling you to be strong. Be strong. Like, I had my moments too in this life. Like, we don't even know why we're here. We don't know why we're here sometimes. We don't understand why we're here sometimes. But to be a human is to learn and teach. To learn and teach is being a human, and to thrive and expand our mind. Help others if we can. Help others if we can. Because if you have more than what you need, why not give to others? Why not give? Why not give? Why not share? Why not love? Why not? That's what God taught me to love. He taught me to love. And I just feel so fake when I'm not being my true self and loving people. I feel so fake. I feel so fake. And I don't always get to openly express myself. Like, even the way that I dress, I'm not able to always dress the way that I want to dress to express myself. But that also comes into being comfortable and confident. Dressing the way you like. You don't have to be wearing the popular clothes that everybody is wearing. You don't have to rock jewelry. That is so fake. I'm gonna be honest. That jewelry thing is so outplayed. It's so not cool. Let me say it like that. It's so not it. Like, I used to see people in my grade, like, what grade was it? 6th grade, 7th grade in school, had ear piercings. They had like the piercings on their ears, and I used to think like, man, I want those. But I'm just thinking, like, I would have had the ear piercings for all of the wrong reasons. It would have been all of the wrong reasons. It just wouldn't have been a good look on me at all either. It would have been a pretty boy. Like, I don't want to be a pretty boy, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm sorry if I have, but it's just my experience. From my experience, it wouldn't have been right. It wouldn't have felt right. People would have looked at me differently instead of naturally. I want people to see my natural self, no matter what insecurities I might have, no matter what I might be lacking. I can't cover it up with tattoos, like fake hair and everything, fake. I can't do that. I can't do that. Me personally, I can't see myself doing that. So, and have your own style. Have your own style, because that is your originality. That's your creativity. That's your self-expression. Have your own style. The way you move, the way you talk, the way you handle situations. Have your own style. You want to have your own style, okay? Go about it your own way in this life. Like, I'm not the person to say you only have one, but this is the one you're living right now. This is the one you're currently in. So challenge yourself, learn, teach, create, build, explore, and you will never regret a single moment. You will never regret a single moment. Yes, it's okay to chill sometimes. Yes, it's okay to relax. There's nothing wrong with that. Right now in my life, I have energy, so why not share? Why not share that energy? Why not? Why not? Because I'm supposed to, right? That's what we're here for, right? To share. We're here to share. And, man, we came so far. I'm looking around me right now. I'm just impressed. Like, we came so far in when it comes to schools and teaching, and, even astronauts going to space. It's just a forever expanding world, and you don't have to keep up with everybody. You can just build your own. You can create your own experience. It's fun. Sometimes it's fun. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And you don't want to sit down and just think about all the time how miserable life is, because that will catch you off guard more times than you can count on your fingers in a day. It'll catch you, like, thinking about it. And sometimes when you just sit there and wallow in it, you go deeper and deeper and deeper until you can't pull yourself up. And that's where God comes in. That's exactly where God comes in. Because he's going to swoop you up. He's going to rescue you like a princess. Man or woman, like God will rescue you like a princess, seriously. And he will make you feel so important again. He'll make you feel like a child again. He made me feel like a child again. And oh my gosh, I'm impressed. I'm impressed because I know that where I am right now is not my final destination. I have so much more, and you should know that you have so much more. You were made for so much more. You were made for another generation. That's what you were made for. You were made for the next generation, and that's important. That's an important role to play in this society. Like, the next generation is counting on you. Like, how big of a job is that? How big of a skill? And how big of a, like, that's huge. That's huge. It's bigger than what we know, for sure. Like, the next generation is counting on us. Whatever we do or whatever we say, our butterfly effect is going to affect generations. Think about that. Your butterfly effect is going to affect generations to come. So if you're watching this video up until this point, I love you. I want you to know I love you. And I don't just love you. God loves you. God loves you. God knows your heart. God knows what you want to do. He knows what you want to get out of life. But what do you want to put into life? What do you want to put into life? That's the question right now. What do you want to put into this life? How can you imagine this world being after you're gone because of what you put down? Because of what you said? Because of how you treated someone? Because of how you treated a sister? Because of how you treated a brother? What do you imagine leaving behind right now? What do you imagine leaving? And yes, we all will be forgotten, but what do you imagine right now? This is your history. Make your history. What do you imagine leaving? What do you imagine people seeing and being like, wow, that is possible? What do you imagine doing that makes people think that, wow, it is possible? It is possible. Like, that's what it's really all about. So keep learning, keep teaching. Don't give up on yourself because this is your experience. You are your soldier right now, and God is your sword and your shield. You're a soldier, and God is your shield and your armor and your sword, okay? So use those words to protect. Use those words to fight, okay? You are special. You are important. Take advantage of this. Take advantage of this. Go outside and just breathe, fresh air. Put the cigarettes down. Put the marijuana down. Put the drinks down. Put the drinks down. It's only taking you farther away. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you the truth. It's only taking you farther away than where you want to be. So if this video helped you out, make sure you subscribe. It's so much more that I want to do. Like, eventually I want to move on to something different. I don't want to just only be the only person talking. I don't want to be the only person talking. I want to talk to you guys too. Maybe we could go live together and everything. So comment something you could probably teach me. Comment something that you probably learned in this video. All grace to God, all glory to God. I can't take any credit. So much love. I'm gonna go. All right. Be peaceful. Love yourself. love others. You know you have a big heart, so don't push that love out, you know. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt that love that you have inside of you. You have love. You have love inside of you, and believe in a higher power. Believe in it. Believe in it. That's the only way that we were able to keep going this far as a human race, is that higher power, okay? So keep going.